creating with project, creating project, we got different type of options. In creating that particular respective project, we got different type of options here. In that one, we can take care about in creating with Java project. We can take care about in creating with Java project. In the same way, we can take care about in creating Maven project. Continued with the same. If required, we can take care about in creating with Gradle project. I mean, while working the programming, when you are working with programming, we got a possibility in creating with different type of project. We got an option in creating with different type of options. Here in the one will be taking with Java, another one it will be taking with Maven, and then it will be taking with Gradle. According to the client requirement or according to that particular project requirement, we need to take care about in utilizing that particular respective project. For now, we are not worried about this particular Gradle project. Need to be get understood what exactly this Java project and what exactly the Maven project. All programming concepts are same. All programming concepts are same. Whatever Java programming or Selenium programming we are working, that particular programming concepts are same. Just need to be get understood what exactly the steps to be followed while working Java project and while working Maven project. That means what exactly that particular difference in between Java project and taking with Maven project. I mean, programming concepts are same. The way of you are writing Java program or Selenium program or testing G, all that concepts are same. Just need to be comfortable in understanding what exactly the steps need to be followed while taking with Java project and while taking with Maven project. That is what we need to be get. Take care about it. Let's understand what exactly the steps to be followed. Okay. In that, if I'm taking with this particular Java project, if I'm taking with this Java project, according to our understanding, while working with Selenium, if you want to be get work with Selenium, what do you require? What is it? Jar files. If you want to be get work with Selenium, we need to take care about jar files. Based on jar files, what we can access? What is it? Package. Based on packages, class. Based on the class, method. What is the use of the method? To perform action. That concept is same. That particular concept is same. Need to be get followed with the same thing. Either you are working with Java project or you are working with Maven project. Then what exactly make the difference? Say the understanding. Previously, we got take care about in working that particular Java project. while working this particular Java project, to get start working with the Selenium, we required jar files. We got take care about in downloading all the jar files and then added it to Java project. That is what we done. We got take care about downloading all the jar files. We have been taking care about downloading all the jar files and then adding to that particular respective project. Once we got, once we got added to the project, then we continued that respective programming. Not only Selenium, if we want to work with testing, if you want to work with testing, you got to take care about in downloading that particular testing jar file and then added it to project. After that, we got continued that particular programming and then we got take care about working with log4j related to log4j also. We got take care about downloading that particular jar file and then added it to project. As simple as while working Java project, while working Java project, first we are creating the Java project in Eclipse. Once we got create Java project in Eclipse, by default, we got only Java related jar files here. Remaining any of the jar file, remaining any of the jar file, and then adding to project. Say the understanding. If I'm taking with this particular one, we need to get take care about as simple as the user need to be get taking care about all that particular jar files activity. As simple, whenever we are working with Java project, whenever we are working with Java project, as a user, we need to take care about in downloading that particular required jar files and then adding to project. That is what we need to take care about it and then we need to continue that programming. In the same way, when you are working with Maven project, when you are working with Maven project, all that programming concepts are same. All the programming concepts are same. The difference is Maven itself. Maven itself, it will take care about. Maven itself, it will take care about all that particular jar files here. So the whole conclusion and the simple understanding, in case of working with Java project, as a user, we have to take care about downloading the jar file and then adding to the project. We have to take care about downloading the jar files and then adding to the project. In case if you are taking with this particular Maven project, Maven itself, it will take care about. Maven itself, it will take care about in downloading the jar files and then adding to project. So now the whole conclusion and simple understanding, Java project, we have to take care about the jar files. Maven project, Maven is taking care about that particular jar files. According to that project or related to that project, what exactly jar files has been required, automatically it will download the required jar files and then adding to project. But here, how Maven is understanding, how Maven is understanding what are the jar files need to be downloaded. Because when you work with our project or whatever the programming, is that we are working only one type of jar files? No. Selenium jar files are totally different. SNG jar files are different. Log4j jar files are different. Excel related jar files are different. Totally, that particular jar files are making you the difference here. Because of that, how Maven is understanding, how Maven is understanding what are all that particular jar files need to be downloaded. For that, what Maven will do? What Maven will be doing? It will create one Maven project. What are the steps need to be followed? That we look into that. Once we got create Maven project as part of Maven project creation, as part of Maven project creation, Maven itself, Maven itself taking care about, as part of Maven itself taking care about in having one particular XML file mentioning that form.xml. Maven itself taking care about having with one particular XML considering that form.xml. That means you are just creating one Maven project. Once you create the Maven project as part of project creation, as part of project creation, by default, you will get XML. What is XML will get? Form.xml. You will get only form.xml. Remaining other things, we have to take care about it. Assume that you want to implement test suite. You are taking care about testng.xml. You want to go with log4j, trying with log4j.xml. All those things need to be followed. The same steps here. By default, you will be taking with form.xml. In this form.xml, we need to be get provide jar file details. In this form.xml, we need to be get provide that particular jar file details. I mean, related to your project, what exactly the jar files are required, you need to provide the jar file details. For example, you want to work with Selenium. That information you have to provide. That information you need to provide in form.xml. If I'm taking with POM, meaning of that POM, what is it? Base object model. That is according to framework. Base object model, that is according to the framework. When it's come to Maven, according to the Maven, meaning of POM, what is it? Project. According to the Maven, the meaning of POM, considering the project object model. According to the Maven, considering the project object model. So one, you will be taking with this Maven project while working that particular Maven project itself by default, it will be having with XML file considering that POM.xml. Meaning of POM? Project object model. If I'm taking with that particular POM, considering that project object model. Okay. In this form.xml, you need to provide. In this form.xml, you need to provide that particular jar file details here. Considering that, if I'm taking with that particular respective Selenium jars, if I'm taking with that particular respective Selenium, you need to provide Selenium jar file details. How to provide? That you will understand. Once we provide that information, Maven project will refer the XML. What is XML? It will refer form.xml. By referring form.xml, it will understand. By referring form.xml, it will understand what are all that particular jar files need to be get provided. So by that, if you mention Selenium jar file details, it will download only Selenium jar files for that project. In the same way, if you provided, that particular testng, it will download testng related jar files also. This is how in the form.xml, whatever jar file details you got provided, your Maven project will understand that need to download that particular jar files and then add into that particular project. Once it got added to project, then it will continue. Once it got added to project, then it will continue in taking with all the programming steps. Programming steps are same. All the programming steps are same. Need to take care about and continued on that. In this way, we need to take care about. In utilizing these particular respective concepts here. So the one you will be taking with Eclipse. While working with Eclipse, we got an option of in creating with different type of project. While creating different type of project, we can create Java project and we can create Maven project. As simple, while working Maven project, we have to take care about jar files. Nothing but user has to take care about that particular jar files here. In same way, if I'm taking with Maven, Maven has take care about that particular jar files. Maven itself, it will understand. Maven itself, it will understand what are the jar files need to be downloaded. Maven itself, it will understand what are all the jar files need to be downloaded and then add into the project. After that, after that, continued, after that, continued, all the programming steps will be the same. So we need to begin understand how we can create that particular Maven project. We need to begin understand that how exactly we can take care about in creating that particular respective Maven project. While creating that particular Maven project, what exactly the steps to be followed? While creating that particular Maven, what exactly the steps to be followed need to be get understand. So let's take care about what exactly that particular steps to be followed. Let's look into that. Let's understand what exactly the steps to be followed and how we can take care about in providing jar file details. Once jar files are available in the project, once jar files are available in the project, all that particular programming steps are same as usual. You will continue with taking the jar files based on jar files. What you can access? Package. Based on package, what you can access? Taking with class. Based on the class, what you can access? What is it? Method. What is the use of the method? To perform action. So all that particular steps will be the same, need to be get take care about and continued that particular steps. Okay. So let's see that. Let's take care about how exactly we can continue these particular steps. Further, as usual, it will be taking with that particular respective Eclipse. All that particular steps will be the same. Just need to be get look into that. What exactly that particular steps need to be get followed. Say that. So that you need to take care about in following with regular step, taking with the option. What is option? What is it? Project. You need to take care about utilizing with the option that you will be taking with project, that you will be taking with Java project, that we got option of Java project and then Maven project and then Gradle project. We got Gradle project, we got Java project and we got Maven project. Taking care about Maven. Previously, we used to take care about that Java project, continued with the same, continue particular Maven project. If I'm taking with that particular Maven project, that will take care about Maven folder under that. What is option? What is it? Maven project. We need to take care about, in utilizing that particular Maven project, and then taking with next button, which you will be taking with that particular respective next button. If I'm taking with this particular one, if I'm taking with this particular window, in this particular window, the first checkbox, considering the create a simple project, create a simple project, we need to make sure, clicking on this particular checkbox, we have to make sure click on that particular checkbox. In this particular window, we need to take care about in clicking on that particular checkbox, considering that create simple project. Create simple project. We need to take care about, in clicking on this particular checkbox, that will consider that create a simple project. Click on next button. Once I got, click on the next button. Once I got, click on the next button. In this window, group ID and artifact ID. Group ID and then artifact ID, considering the mandatory fields. Group ID and considering the artifact ID, considering the mandatory fields. So these two are mandatory, remaining are optional. These two are mandatory, remaining are optional here. So the one I will be taking with group ID and considering the artifact ID. These two are mandatory fields, remaining is optional. In these two, meaning of group ID. The meaning of group ID, if I'm taking with the meaning of group ID, we can say that project name to be automated. That group ID, we can say that project name to be automated. Project name to be automated. In the same way, you got artifact ID. You got artifact ID. If I'm taking with artifact ID, we can say that this artifact ID, we can say that project name to be provided in Eclipse. Project name to be provided in Eclipse here. As simple, we got two options. One will be taking group ID, another one artifact ID. These two are mandatory fields. In that group ID, meaning of group ID, project name to be automated. Project name to be automated. Then you will be taking with artifact ID. The meaning of artifact ID. Meaning of artifact ID? Project name provided in Eclipse. Project name provided in Eclipse here. So that is what it will be taking with. One is group ID, another one artifact ID. So here I'm just taking care about group ID that will be taking with Maven. That particular name you can provide any of the name. Name you can provide anything. In the same way, you need to be sorry. This is artifact ID. This is we are taking care about our project name. What is the project we are automating? HRMS. That you are providing. That you are providing as a project name, considering the project name to be automated. Project name to be automated. Then you will be taking with that particular artifact ID, considering the project name provided in Eclipse here. Then you will take care about click on finish. We need to click on finish activity. You will be able to see that particular project has been created. You need to able to see that that particular project has been created. This is what we need to take care about in following that particular step in creating with Maven project. Let's see that. See the understanding? If I'm taking with the steps, first is file. From the file, new. From the new, taking with project. From the project, taking with Maven. From the Maven, taking with Maven project. From the Maven project, click on next button. That you will be taking with clicking on checkbox of create simple project. You need to take care about. Make sure that clicking on the checkbox of create simple project and click on next button. Once you got click on next button, taking with group ID and consider that artifact ID. That particular group ID, meaning of group ID, project name to be automated. Then we got artifact ID, meaning of artifact ID, project name to be provided in Eclipse here. These two are mandatory fields, remaining is optional. So according to the requirement, we need to be provided, and then we need to be click on finish button. Once we got click on finish button, you will be able to see, that particular Maven project will be created. Once we got Maven project, by default, you got an XML. What is XML you got? Form.xml. If we just open this particular XML, did we create this XML? No. As part of project creation, by default, you will get this XML file. As part of project creation, by default, you will be getting with this particular XML file. In that particular XML file, you need to take care about. In providing jar file details. So in this form.xml, we have to take care about in providing that particular respective jar file details. Let's say that. I can see here. By default, what is the option we got? JRE. By default, we got only JRE system library considering the Java related jar files here. But as part of requirement, we need to take care about Selenium jar files. According to your project requirement, you have to take care about in providing that particular respective Selenium jar files. To provide that particular Selenium jar files, to provide that particular Selenium jar files, you need to inform to the Maven. You need to inform to the Maven project in saying that download Selenium jar files. You need to inform to that particular respective Maven in downloading Selenium jar files here. For that, you have to take care about, you need to take care about in providing. You need to take care about, you need to take care about in providing that particular respective dependencies. What is it? Dependencies. According to your project requirement, according to your project requirement, what exactly the jar files has been required, that particular jar files, that particular dependencies, you need to be get provide. So how we can provide? How we can provide these particular dependencies? How we can provide this particular dependencies? For that, you can refer the Selenium website. You can refer the Selenium website. If we just go with this particular option, if we just go with this particular option, I can see that. What is the details I got? Maven information. You got Maven information. You got any details of, that particular Maven information. That particular Maven information, that particular Maven information, you got an option. What is it? Maven repository. You need to take care about, Maven repository. Once you are taking that particular Maven repository, what is option? Selenium Java. If you are just taking care about that particular Selenium Java, you can see that you will be taking with all the options. You can see that how you got different type of Selenium versions. Currently, the market continued Selenium 4. Previously, we got Selenium 3. Before that, we got Selenium 2. That Selenium WebDriver, the Selenium WebDriver is started with Selenium 2. From there, it has been continued all that particular different versions here. It has been continued all that particular different versions. Currently, we got Selenium 4. If I just click on that, you will be able to see, in having that particular respective dependency details. You will be having that particular respective dependency details. These particular dependency details, you need to be get provide. You need to be get provide in mentioning in pom.xml. You can see here. For now, we created Maven project Any Selenium jar files are there? Is there any Selenium jar files? No. By default, it is not downloading. We have to inform. We need to inform that what exactly the jar files need to be downloaded based on dependency details. Based on the dependency details you provided. Based on the dependency details he provided, it will try to download that particular jar file. Now we can see here, I'm just providing this particular Selenium dependency details. I'm just providing the Selenium dependency details. What is the Selenium version we provided? 4.15 related to Selenium with Java. It has to refer the Selenium website and need to download jar files with the version of 4.15. Okay. Now, I got provided dependency details. You need to be more careful. You need to be more careful with the open bracket and taking with close bracket. You need to be more careful with open bracket and taking with close bracket. Okay, see that. See the option here. So if I'm taking with these particular dependency details we provided. Now I got provided dependency details, but did we got any jar files here? No, there is no jar files here. You have to take care about in doing the save activity. If you do the save of form.xml, if we are doing the save activity, if you are doing the save activity, then you will take care about in downloading the jar files. Let's see here. I'm just taking the save. I'll just do the save. You can see that. Now you got an option. What is option? Maven dependency. If I'm expanding, if I just expand this, see that having the Selenium jar files. What is the version? 4.15. You got a version of 4.15. So this is what you will be taking care about having that particular respective jar files. In this way, you need to take care about. In this way, you need to take care about downloading that jar files. Did we added the jar files? No, we provided dependency. We just provided dependency based on the dependency. Based on the dependency, it is taking care about. Based on the dependency, it is downloading that particular jar file. But see the jar file. Any jar file related to the test-ng here? No, there is no jar file related to the test-ng. In case, if you required test-ng jar file, what do you have to do? If you require test-ng jar file, what do you have to do? You need to take care about in providing test-ng dependencies. You need to take care about in providing the test-ng dependencies that will be taking with testng.org. You can use the option. What is the option? Maven. We can use the option of Maven. If I just click on that, it will be taking with this particular Maven. If we just click on that, it will be taking with dependencies. It will be taking with that particular dependencies. Let's see here. So I need to just provide the dependencies. This is open tag and this is close tag. After that, I'm taking care about this particular test-ng open and this particular test-ng close. We need to take care about in providing that particular respective Testing open tag, opening the tag of dependency and closing that particular tag of dependency. In this way, in this way, we can take care about, in this way, we can take care about in providing this particular respective testing. If I done with the save, if I done with the save, you will be able to see downloading that particular testing. It will download that particular respective testing. So in this way, we need to take care about, in this way, we need to take care about whatever jar files has been required, whatever the jar files has been required, you need to take care about, you need to take care about in providing that particular respective jar file details. So what exactly the jar files has been required, we need to take care about in providing that particular respective jar file details here. This is how you need to take care about having with Java related jar files and taking with Maven related, related to Selenium and taking with testing. This is what exactly making you the difference. This is what exactly making you the difference between the Java project and taking with Maven project. Remaining all the steps are same. Remaining all the steps will be the same. That need to be get followed with the same thing. That need to be get followed with the same thing. You have to take care about all programming steps will be the same. That is, you are taking with Maven project, under project, in simple, under project, what will create? What will create? Package. Under package, what will create? What is it? Class. Under the class, it will be taking with method. So that need to be get continued with the same. You need to be get take care about continued in the same way here. Let's see that how exactly we can take care about these things here. So as simple, you need to take care about, you need to take care about in following with the same thing, taking care about creating that particular package. Package name, it can provide anything. Once I got create with the package, once I got create with the package, you need to begin create with the class. You can go with in creating with any of the class. After that, all the steps will be the same. According to your comfortable, if you require HTML reports, what need to be done? Testing. If you require HTML reports, you need to take care about testing. Otherwise, you can continue with main method. According to your project requirement, you can continue with any of the thing. As usual, taking with that particular respective main method, I'm just taking care about writing with main method according to your comfortable, according to your comfortable, you can take care about in utilizing that particular respective main method. Now you need to be get continued, you need to be get continued taking with that particular respective test step. You need to be get continued taking with that particular respective test steps here. So if I'm taking with that particular test steps, as usual, you will be writing all the code, that all the steps will be the same. All that particular steps will be the same. You will just follow with same thing here. Giving an error, what need to be done? We need to import package. We need to take care about we need to take care about import that particular respective package. We need to begin taking care about in importing that particular respective packages. Assume that you want to enter URL. Method name, what is it? Navigate.to. One you will be taking with, navigate.to. Another one. What is another method? Which you will be taking with get URL. So according to the tester comfortable, you can take care about in utilizing. According to the tester comfortable, you can take care about in utilizing any of the method that you will be taking with navigate.to. Okay. Next, you need to enter that username followed with the same. Considering that find element by dot, you will be taking with name. So that particular name you will be taking with txt username. Taking with dot, considering dot send keys. Send keys of you need to be get provide that particular username. Then you will be taking with password driver dot find element by dot taking with name, considering dot which need to be get mentioning dot txt password dot, what is the method name? Taking with send keys. Send keys of what you need to provide? Naresh IT. So we need to be get provide that particular username and taking with that particular password. After that, you need to be get click on that login button that will be taking driver dot find element by dot you will be taking with name. What is the name you got? Submit dot, what is it? Click activity. Need to take that particular click activity. For the confirmation, you can take care about in printing with the statement logout completed. So and then you can take care about if required, you can provide that particular wait statement. So all the steps will be the same. All the steps will be the same. Just you need to take care about that particular respective jar files activity. Okay. So then you need to take care about doing the driver dot find element, considering that by dot taking with link text. So link text of which will be taking with logout. So logout dot taking with click activity. Okay. So and then we need to take care about printing with the statement, considering that logout completed. And finally, we need to be get consider that driver dot close, or it can take care about quit. So according to your comfortable, you can take care about using with the method that you will be taking with all that particular required methods are same. See that because of working with Maven project, is there any difference in the Selenium methods? Any difference in the syntax? No, everything will be the same. While working in the real time, either you need to work with Java project or you need to work with Maven project. It's totally depends on that project, or it will depends on that client. You are not worried about that particular respective thing. As simple, you need to be get comfortable. You need to be get comfortable in taking care about working with that particular Selenium methods. So all the concepts will be the same. As simple Java project, we have to take care about jar files, Maven project, Maven will take care about that particular jar files. Now we can see. I'll just take care about using the option run as. What is the option? Java application. So need to be get take care about in performing all that particular step. You need to be get take care about in performing all that particular step. In this way, we can take care about in working with this particular Java project, or it can take care about in utilizing that particular respective Maven project. According to that particular project requirement, according to that particular project requirement, you can take care about in working with any of the thing. As simple as for the interview, you need to be get comfortable in saying that you can work with Java project, and then you will be taking with Maven project. Your Selenium code will be the same. Whatever it can be, your Selenium code will be the same. Just need to be get comfortable taking care about the difference of that particular Java project and then taking with Maven project. In case of development perspective, in case of development perspective, development team development team will be taking care about development team will be taking care about in considering that Maven build a life cycle. There is a concept of Maven build a life cycle. Development team will take care about related to the concept of Maven build a life cycle. As a tester, we are not worried into that level. In simple, we need to take care about getting comfortable. In simple, we need to take care about in getting comfortable, considering that while working Java project, what exactly the steps need to be followed. In the same way, while working Maven project, what exactly the steps to be followed. The main difference in case of Java project, user has to take care about jar files. In case of Maven project, Maven itself taking care about jar files. For that, it will refer pom.xml. In that pom.xml, need to take care about jar file details, nothing but taking care about dependency details here. So in this way, we need to be get, in this way, we need to be get taking care about in utilizing Maven project and taking care about Java project. When you guys are practicing, when you are practicing this Java project or taking Maven project, when you are taking care about this particular Java project or taking care about Maven project, see that. In case of this Maven project, at the time of project creation, at the time of project creation, or at the time of jar files has been added, when it is trying to download any jar files, once you provide any dependencies, once you provide any dependencies having with the error, once you provide any dependencies having with the error, you need to take care about following some steps. You need to take care about follow some steps in case of error. If there is no error, nothing to worry. In case of error, you can try with the option. In case of error, you can try the option. Taking with right click, with right that, considering that Maven. Right click on the project, right click on the taking with Maven. From the Maven, you will be taking with option. What is update project? You will be taking with option that you will be taking with update project. Once you are taking with update project, once you are taking with update project, you need to take care about, you need to take care about force update. You need to be mentioned that, you need to be mentioned that clicking on the checkbox. What is a checkbox? Force update. You need to be get, click on the checkbox that you will be taking with force update. And then taking care about, click on OK button. Taking care about, click on OK button. So by that, maximum, once you click on that OK button, maximum it will resolve the issue. But make sure that your system connected with internet while working Maven project. While working Maven project, it is mandatory. While working with Maven project, while working with Maven project, it is mandatory of your system need to be connected with internet. So take care about that particular one. Second, try with the option. Steps are right click on the project, right click on the project and taking with Maven. From the Maven, you will be taking update project. From the update project, you will be taking force update. From the force update, you need to click on OK button. Maximum, it will try to resolve that issue. Maximum, it will try to resolve that particular issue. Still not resolved. You tried with that, but still issue is not resolved. You tried with that, but still issue is not resolved. Then you will be taking. You tried on that, considering that issue is not resolved. Then you will be taking with, you can try with another option. Right click on the project, right click on the project, taking with run as. Right click on the project and taking with run as. Run as, you will be taking. Run as. First you will try with Maven clean. First need to type Maven clean. After that, Maven build. Maven build. After that, Maven install. So first Maven clean. After that, Maven build and then Maven install. So one by one, these three steps, one by one, you need to try with these three particular steps. Maximum, your issues will get resolved. Maximum, the errors will be resolved. You need to be take care about in trying with that particular step. See the understanding? Taking with right click on the project and then run as, considering that particular Maven clean. After that, Maven build, and then Maven install. This is what you need to try with clear that particular errors while working the respective Maven project. Apart from that, all the steps will be the same. All that particular steps will be the same. You need to be get take care about and followed with all that particular steps will be the same. So you need to be just take care about and following with these steps here. What exactly the steps need to be followed? What exactly the steps need to be followed? You need to take care about the same thing here. What exactly the steps need to be followed? You need to take care about the same thing. Just I given all that particular steps, it has been documented in a very clear way. The steps to create Maven project, all it has been created, just you can try with that particular one. So apart from that, working with the Selenium, working with the Selenium, that particular steps will be the same. Just need to be get comfortable, need to be get comfortable, taking care about in utilizing, working with that particular steps to be followed while working Java project and while working Selenium project. So that is what you can take care about in considering Java project and taking with Maven project. In the same way, while working the Selenium, we got an option in utilizing with Cucumber. We got an option in utilizing Selenium with Cucumber. Let's understand what exactly mean by that. So write with the new heading, write with the new heading, mention that Cucumber and make a note of this particular step. Write with the heading, mention that Cucumber and make a note of that particular respective steps. All online students also write with the new heading, mention that Cucumber and make a note of that particular steps here. When is your automation exam? Uh-huh. This Saturday. This Saturday, plan for automation exam and Sunday session will be there. Take with the plans according to that. All online students also. All online students also plan for automation exam this particular Saturday and then Sunday the session will be continued. Take with the plans according to that. Exam timings? Uh-huh. Exam timings 9 to 10. So 9 to 10, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. That will be the exam timings. All online students also take with the plan according to that. Saturday 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. That will be their exam timings. Take with the plan according to that. Saturday session will be there. Saturday your sessions will be continued. Saturday morning will be your exam. Evening session will be continued. Sunday also session will be continued. Sunday timings will be 9 to 12. Take with the plan according to that. 9 to 12. Take with the plans according to that. This done. Up to that highlighted one. All online students. Next. Continue with the same. Next. Continue with the same. Mention the testing with cucumber. Mention the testing with cucumber, and then make a note of up to the highlighted one. Write with the heading. Write with the heading testing with cucumber. Write with the heading testing with cucumber, and then make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. All online students also. All online students also just continue up to that particular highlighted one. Just continue up to that particular highlighted one. All the online students also just continue up to that particular highlighted one. Then up to the highlighted one. Okay. Right. So this is what we need to take care about in understanding this particular cucumber. I mean, how exactly we can take care about in working with Selenium with cucumber, what exactly that particular steps need to be followed. So while working this particular one, what exactly the steps need to be followed, that we look into that. But take with the plan for the exam. On Saturday, exam will be there on morning. Evening your session will be continued. Saturday your session will be continued with the regular timings. On morning timings, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. exam will be there. Along with that, Sunday, your session will be continued with the timings of 9 a.m. to 12. 9 a.m. to 12, The session will be continued. Take with the plans according to that. All online students also, please take with the plans according to that. Okay. Take care about the plan and take care about the practice. Okay. Carry on. Thank you.